It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, and welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So I am driving to Stuff Pizza to have lunch with a friend of mine because I'm working from home today because I was supposed to go to the dentist at 2 o'clock. However, there's been a slight change in plans. You see, I got a phone call when I was at the Caltrain station yesterday after work, and guess what? It was the dentist office, and they said, we don't have record of you having dental coverage yet. And I said, that's weird because I have dental coverage now. That's why I waited to see you guys. So I said, well, why don't you just check and get back to me when it's in the computer? And she said, okay. Well, see, here's the thing, right? I sent an email to the benefits people at Stanford who already got back to me because they're awesome. And they said, because I'm a new hire, my stuff isn't being processed until the 8th of November. As near as I can tell, this is the reason why. When you get hired by Stanford, you have 31 days to elect your benefits. And then if you don't, then you get whatever the defaults are. Now, in the interim, apparently, you can go in and change them over and over and over again as many times as you want, because it's not until the end of that 31st day that they finally process your benefits. So in other words, the fact that I did them right away means nothing, because even though my benefits are retroactive to my date of hire, I'm not in the actual computer to be able to use those benefits. Now, I suppose if I needed emergency medical care, then it would work out fine or whatever, but something like going to the dentist, no, not in the computer. So it appears as though after November 8th, I will then get to visit the dentist and see whether it really is something wrong with my tooth right here that hurts a lot, or if it's just a coincidence, or I brushed all the enamel off, or I don't know. But we'll see. Hey, doctor, it hurts when I do this. Then don't do it! See, I mean, it could be something as simple as that, too. So, let's see. So I'm working from home anyway. I mean, I wasn't going to not work from home just because of that. And I had already made all my plans for the day. I'm getting a haircut. You'll see in tomorrow's episode, unless I don't get around to getting my haircut, which you'll see in tomorrow's episode. You'll know. If it looks the same, I didn't have time. But, yeah, so I'm driving to lunch. It's all very exciting. And my benefits, are there. And the thing is, Stanford's benefits are almost entirely paid for by Stanford, so it's not like I'm paying for something and not getting to use them. I'm not really paying for them at all. I pay $4 a month for VSP, which is so I can have glasses because I'm blind because my grandma's Japanese. But I don't pay for my dental, I don't pay for my health care. This is why people think health care is fine, because they don't realize that it's subsidized by their employer. To have this level of health care, I would have to pay, I think, $400-something a month. But instead, I pay $4.33 a month because it's all paid for. Hooray for that. Let's see. Last night, watched the Philadelphia Phillies try to blow the game against the New York Yankees, but they still managed to win. I watched Monday Night Football. I had Atlanta plus 11.5, so when it was 35-24, I was like, hey, I'm still going to win. But then things were happening that New Orleans maybe could have scored again, and I don't know, and oh geez, but it didn't matter. So I won that bet. One of the few bets I won this week. I had a very bad week, but that's okay. It's only money. If you are having trouble with your sports betting, it means you're betting too large. In short, the Kelly criterion states that whatever your current bankroll is, you should never bet more than 2% of it on any individual bet, because you are going to hit bad swings. It's called variance. And that's basically what happened for me. So, that's why even though I had a bad week, I can still come out swinging next week. Although I did bust out at one sports book because, you have to have your money spread out on multiple books because you never know which book's going to offer you the best line. Line shopping is very important for being a successful sports bettor. Well, the Greek just happened to have a lot of really good lines, and I happened to lose all of those bets. So it's really funny more than anything else, but that's the way it works. Well, that's all the time we have for today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.